Hello, my darlings. Welcome back to your mind. Let me tell you something. The experiences of the world are but an illusion. Reality is what you make of it. And it works like this. When something happens, we feel something. And based on the conjunction of these two, what happened plus my feelings, we give meaning to the events we're living. Even when we're looking at the same scenario, we see different things. Therefore, that meaning is different for each of us. That's why I'm telling you that reality is not real. Our minds create reality according to our own particularities. In that sense, if we have the power to create menacing realities, it means we also have the power to destroy them and start anew, creating a kinder one. The possibilities here are infinite, because there isn't such a thing as the truth. It only exists when it's true for you. The construction of our personal world is mainly based on language. Everything is about the stories we tell to and of ourselves. So the way to change our reality is by using the language to rewrite the stories we're constantly telling in our minds. And here is one powerful method for you to change your thoughts. With this tool, you learn to be aware of those thoughts that normally cross your mind at the speed of light, so you can change it. How does it work? Well, we have conversations with ourselves all the time. From little reminders like, don't forget to take out the rubbish, to deeper and more complex reflections. These internal dialogues trigger emotions, which in turn will determine the course of our actions. If we change those dialogues, then that change will be reflected on our behavior. So how do we do it? Well, take a pen and a notebook, and I strongly recommend you here to do it old school and use paper. The act of writing will force you to slow down, basically because our hands can't match the speed of our thoughts. Thus, paying closer attention to what you're saying to yourself. Try not to type, because our hands usually move faster over a keyboard. And try not to use the notes on your phone, because we tend to never look at them again. Take your piece of paper and let's build our self-recording chart. The chart will have 5 columns, but we'll start with the first 3. In the first one, we'll describe the situation, what happened, but only a description. In the second one, we'll write what we thought about the event. In the third one, we'll record our emotions, what this whole situation made me feel from 0 to 10, 0 being the lowest and 10 the highest. Let's see it with an example. We'll start with the first column. I set to work on the project due to next week and spent quite some time in front of the computer, but couldn't write a single word. I got distracted an awful lot of times until I gave up. Finally, I closed the computer without getting anything done. Second column. I'm useless. I didn't write a single word. If things keep going like this, I'll fail the deadline, I'll get fired, and my partner will see how useless I am, and I'll end up losing everything. Third column. Anger, 8. Frustration,
8. Fear. 10. Anxiety. 10.
These thoughts triggered intense negative emotions, and by being overwhelmed by them, the owner of this chart suffered a panic attack. To change this reality, firstly, you need to be kinder and more compassionate with yourself. The person from this example didn't want to fail to comply, nor to get fired or lose their lover. What's happening here is not due to bad intentions or incapacity or even lack of effort. It's due to their minds playing tricks on them, showing them a tricky reality, which obviously makes them feel scared and anxious.
In this column, which will be the fourth of your chart, we'll see the situation from a different angle and rewrite our thoughts. In this case, instead of punishing themselves for not being able to finish the job, this person told themselves the following. Okay, I got distracted and didn't do much today. Doesn't matter. I still got time. Tomorrow I'll start over, one step at a time. I'll work for 30 minutes and take a short break. Then another 30 minutes followed by another short break. That way, I'll organize my time until I finish the project. Now let's see how this person felt after thinking this way. Anxiety, 5. Fear, 5. Anger, 3. Relief, 6.
You see, this is how powerful our thoughts really are. When we observe what's happening from a different angle, we get to see them in a different light. And we discover things that, even though they were always there, were invisible to our eyes. And with these new elements, we can build an alternative reality full of possibilities. This new perspective will open the door to a world of solutions. Therefore, we'll take different decisions, and as a consequence, we'll get different results. After all, our thoughts are the grounds over which our beliefs are erected. People have the tendency to select the information according to our beliefs. So any idea that doesn't go in the line of what I believe in gets discarded. That's why it doesn't matter how many people tell you how great you are, you simply won't believe it. But it only takes one negative comment for you to have an explosion of thoughts in the style of, I knew it, I'm a bloody moron, which will only reinforce your beliefs, will reinforce what you think of yourself. Others won't change your mind. You have to do it yourself. And once you do, your whole life will change as well. The self-recording is a powerful tool that will help you to regain your life. Let me know in the comments, how are you doing with this? Or if you have any questions, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. And remember, you're not alone. You're stronger and more capable than you think. Don't ever let anyone convince you otherwise, not even yourself. You can do it. I know you can. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.